folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Early adversity here. They face a third down on the opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Harris.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught on the outside. It's Vega. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Shotgun formation here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Finds his target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, tied. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
The defense has got to do a better job of being aware of where this receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that opportunity.
And the Trojans begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Let's take a deep shot here. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The receiver grabs it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Quick completion to the tight end. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see
looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Add 6 more points to the total. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. A short completion to the tight end. What a move, and he's free. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
What a catch! They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. And that pass falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This offense has become a 1st down machine. And that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Looking to throw yet again. Slangs the quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback on fire today.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Checks this down to the running back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where it's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. It's an option look. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense picks it up, still moving. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They were lucky to get that ball back.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab!
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tries to get it to the running back, who makes the grab. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, USC.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They're going to run it here. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And that one straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They get the second half started with the running play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Pitch play to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The ball is caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here.
Pace, 27, jump direction.
From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Vega. And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the toss play, runner moving left. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
This is the 6th play on the drive.
Military stun.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Trick 9B.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, moves out of the pocket, headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. offense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's third down for the offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And there's the handoff. First and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
31, USC, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, they give up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He breaks free. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kurt. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory? Not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, tied. They were not going to catch him that time.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Vega. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. With the catch, it's Harris. Oh, and he goes down after a short game. That's not enough for the first down.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. They're too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. Looking to throw again. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, USC. This offense really clicking.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
No problem. PAT right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Brought down at the 26. Brings up third down.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And the receiver's got it. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got to...
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown. Bama. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 31.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good.